Your theories get killed, the murder weapon with superior skill.
Yo, talk about that shit, Cole. I don't give a fuck about any of this apology bullshit when the pen is still this sharp, bro. At the end of the day, that's what matters. You're still making good songs and you can still rap your ass off as an MC. I don't care about none of that other shit. The pen is just as sharp as it's ever been, bro. Shout out Clue, man. Popped up on Clip's album, popping up on this album too. Now Fabulous needs to make a comeback. Beat this. Here we go. Money, power, respect. Let's go. This is the one I've been waiting on. Money, power, respect. What you eat like? Come on, Cole.
I orbit the earth whenever I'm recording a verse. When I'm ready to drop, steady gon' report on it first. Play my album for the corpse in a hearse. It's so live, the flow can make the rigor mortis on a mortal reverse. These niggas reckless trying to disrespect the Lord of the church. Get disconnected from your source just like the cord at your birth. I'm from an alternate dimension, I got lost inside of this one. Now I'm walking around and looking for a portal that works. But all of the perks around me make it harder to search. The tormented poet, I know I'm making more than I'm worth. At one time, my neck and wrist was having so much ice. You think I'm getting dudes deported to a border and turf. These
Dog.
niggas doing numbers, but it's
No, not the ice bar, not the ice bar.
You think I'm getting dudes deported to a thirst. The tormented poet, I know I'm making more than I'm worth. At one time, my neck and wrist was having so much ice. You think I'm getting dudes deported to a border and turf. These niggas swear they doing numbers.
At a border, you think I'm getting dudes deported to a border in Turks or something like that? At one time, I was rocking so much ice. The fuck boys that be causing all that trouble in Minnesota and shit. Supposed to be deporting our illegal, the worst of the worst and shit, but they out here shooting innocent people. That's a different story for a different video. But the reference is that once upon a time, Cole used to rock a lot of ice, a lot of chains, a lot of, you know, jewelry and stuff, because he thought that's what rappers had to do. You know what I mean? There's some videos floating around the internet of him once upon a time portraying what he thought a rapper was until, you know, nowadays, and he's made reference to it throughout this this mixtape. You won't find a chain on my frame. You won't find any type of jewelry like that.
But it's more to the story. You bust it down, it's by the streams of kids ordering merch, border and turf. These niggas swear they doing numbers, but it's more to the story. You bust it down, it's by the streams of kids ordering merch. When niggas hate it's like a blessing in the form of a curse. I've been anointed since a quart of water slaughtered my thirst. Songbirds wanna swallow my girth, I'm off the market. If life was truly a movie, God is the art department. The only way of describing this way that I'm rhyming is picture Jeffrey Dahmer walking a carcass across the carpet. The Marshall Falk of the roster with all-star offense.
Hey, this cadence is crazy. The only way to describe the way I'm rhyming is Jeffrey Dahmer dragging a body across the carpet. I'm a few times on this mixtape, he's channeled his inner Slim Shady.
Rhyming is picture Jeffrey Dahmer walking a carcass across the carpet. The Marshall Falk of the roster with all-star offense.
The Marshall Falk of the roster with all-star offense.
I stay to myself, I ain't talkative. Y'all taught me not to have a heart-to-heart with a monster. They all too heartless, like the skeletons of these fellas locked in the...
You ever get just pissed off that somebody's so good at something? Like, that's how I'm feeling right now. Whenever I see, like, Steph Curry have a crazy game and he be shooting, like, half-court shots like it's nothing. He be going off for, like, 50 points. 11 assists and shit like that. How the fuck? How are you so good?
Closet. I smelt it from the jump cause it felt too awkward around it. I fell back. My dog in heaven pushing Hellcats would tell you from the beginning. I wonder how could I dodge it. The beef ain't real, so it ain't no reason to squash it. The game ain't neither, so it's easy for me to pause it. With one verse, I disassemble.
The game ain't real, so it's easy for me to pause it. That remind me of Kendrick. I hate to keep bringing him up or whatever. But when he was talking about, y'all think my life is rap? Like, I got other shit to do. My life isn't rap. You know what I mean? I got family. I got bigger things than rap. Like, yeah, this has afforded me this life, and I fucking love hip-hop, you know? But, like, I can put the shit on pause. I can put the game on pause.
I smelt it from the jump cause it felt too awkward around it. I fell back. My dog in heaven pushing Hellcats would tell you from the beginning. I wonder how could I dodge it. The beef ain't real, so it ain't no reason to squash it. The game ain't neither, so it's easy for me to pause it. With one verse, I disassemble narratives. Your theories get killed. The murder weapon with superior skill. Selling drugs,
yo, talk about that shit, Cole. I don't give a fuck about any of this apology bullshit when the pen is still this sharp, bro. At the end of the day, that's what matters. You're still making good songs and you can still rap your ass off as an MC. I don't care about none of that other shit. The pen is just as sharp as it's ever been, bro.
It feels like over
fuck out of here.
Pause it with one verse. I disassemble narratives. Your theories get killed. The murder weapon was superior skill.
Your narratives get killed. The murder weapon was superior skill.
Game ain't neither, so it's easy for me to pause it with one verse. I disassemble narratives. Your theories get killed. The murder weapon was
superior skill.
Selling drugs to your stereo. Sincerely, it feels like overdosing off a myriad of various pills. You're not alone when you experience ethereal thrills. Even niggas burning in hell when they hear me get chills. I'm a 99 bill from the Ville, signing mighty fine deals. This year's total was 95 mil. So why do I still grind like I'm trying to retire? My mom's out the post office.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He sounds hungrier than ever. Y'all done woke up this beast inside of Cole, man.
Like overdosing off a myriad of various pills. You're not alone when you experience ethereal thrills. Even niggas burning in hell when they hear me get chills. I'm a 99 bill from the Ville, signing mighty fine deals. This year's total was 95 mil. So why do I still grind like I'm trying to retire? My mom's out the post office. From St. John's to the league like I'm Mohawkless. Unloaded a whole cartridge on foes who wholeheartedly oppose the chosen one that rose like the golden sun. In the morning to give light to even those that shun. Raised from the flows, radiate the globe, melting snow on this frozen tundra. Known as the rap game that's been overcome with loads of marketing plans based on randomly dissing and hating on the next man. I understand, imagine working hard as you can. On this album you plan, hoping it charges your brand. But as soon as you drop it, the world's ignoring again. Got you wondering why till you start to notice the trend. Drama enhances the attention brought to the fans on popular channels. So you wanna...
I gotta stop it. I was trying to find the best spot. There was no good spot to pause that shit. Cole, yo, who pissed you off? Who pissed you off here? Who you talking to here? Dissing the only way to is your marketing plan, but as soon as that doesn't work, it's back to the...
With loads of marketing plans based on randomly dissing and hating on the next man. I understand, imagine working hard as you can. On this album you plan...
Is he talking about Joey? Because now that I think of it, Joey did start off last year randomly dissing the West Coast. A few people jumped out. Rayvon, Daylight, a couple other people. But in those diss tracks, when he was dissing West Coast people, J. Cole was getting a few shots as well. I'm pretty sure he said, might delete later. I know damn sure that Joey won't. Making reference to the might delete later track, the 7-minute drill track that got deleted. That was a Kendrick Lamar diss. So let me run this back and put Joey in the back of my mind.
On foes who wholeheartedly oppose the chosen one that rose like the golden sun. In the morning to give light to even those that shun. Raised from the flows, radiate the globe, melting snow on this frozen tundra. Known as the rap game that's been overcome with loads of marketing plans based on randomly dissing and hating on the next man. I understand, imagine working hard as you can. On this album you plan, hoping it charges your brand. But as soon as you drop it, the world's ignoring again. Got you wondering why till you start to notice the trend. Drama and...
Yeah, you're using the marketing plan to try to charge up your brand, but once it drops, it kind of flops. Nobody's really talking about it. I enjoyed the last Joey album, the Lonely at the Top, but I know a lot of people didn't. And yeah, a lot of the marketing around that was the disses. So this all checks out.
Of marketing plans based on randomly dissing and hating on the next man. I understand, imagine working hard as you can. On this album you plan, hoping it charges your brand. But as soon as you drop it, the world's ignoring again. Got you wondering why till you start to notice the trend. Drama enhances the attention brought to the fans on popular channels. So you wanna hop on a band, wagging a battle, rapping and throwing shots in a jam. I had my chance, but I dropped it, which means that my only option is to do the opposite. Then lead with the skill, nigga. If hip-hop
lead
is
with
back,
the skill. That's what I've been saying, bro, and I'll keep saying it. God damn it! As long as the skill is there, and as long as the pen is still sharp, and he can still rap his ass off, I don't care what Cole raps about. He can rap about being number one. He can rap about being the king. He can rap about being the leader of this generation. I don't care, bro. When it's sounding this good, and you can be this technically proficient and this just fucking dope about it, I don't care about none of that shit. But yeah, back to Joey. marketing plan. You know, you dropped your album and shit. And
brought to the fans on popular channels. So
and then he's just talking about what he was talking about in a previous song. I think it was the first joint, just about randomly engagement, getting engagement by any means necessary, specifically through drama. So you use the drama to get the clicks for your album and shit, and it didn't work out. I had a chance to put my name in the battle rap shit, but I didn't. I chose to bow out. I'll admit that right now. But the only way around that is to go the opposite route and lead with the skill, which he's clearly doing.
When I hop on a band, wagging a battle, rapping and throwing shots in a jam. I had my chance, but I dropped it, which means that my only option is to do the opposite. Then
lead with the skill.
If hip hop is back, JID should chart platinum. Anything less than that, it means y'all capping.
If hip hop is back, JID should chart platinum. I fucking love that on so many levels. First of all, just the cosign, which he's been cosigning JID. Obviously, he signed to Dreamville and all that. And I'm really hoping that JID pops up on the fall off. But if hip hop is back, JID should be platinum. We should be championing JID more than we are already. But two, that's a reference to a Kendrick Lamar line from To Pimp a Butterfly when he said, critics want to mention when that they miss when hip hop is rapping. Motherfucker, if you did, Killer Mike could be platinum. Ironically, 5, 6, maybe a little longer than that, years after that, Killer Mike won a Grammy. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping the JID moment can kind of come full circle as well. I'm hoping we don't have to wait as long as we waited for Killer Mike to kind of get that validation. But I'm hoping JID goes platinum. I'm hoping JID wins a Grammy this year because he is nominated. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love... even though Cole is kind of closing out this chapter of his career, he's still bigging up, still co-signing the younger generation like JID.
My chance, but I dropped it, which means that my only option is to do the opposite. Then lead with the skill, nigga. If hip hop is back, JID should chart platinum. Anything less than that, it means y'all capping. The fall off is dropping 2-6. Stop asking. I wanna thank God because I almost lost passion. Thought that I was finished.
Not anymore.
Crashing. Made me remember why niggas start rapping. I'm pissed because the Knicks could have hired Mark Jackson. I'm hyped. Mike Jordan just start broadcasting.
Yeah.
And all the old rappers getting bags podcasting. It's beautiful.
Beautiful, yes sir. That is interesting though, how he's talking about at the end, like it's beautiful that all these former rappers are getting bags podcasting. But in the first joint and throughout this album, he was talking about, rappers turn podcasters, getting a bag, either dick riding or hating or yapping or whatever. So I don't really know how Cole really feels about these podcasters nowadays. You know what I mean? Sounds like he's kind of indifferent.
Made me remember why niggas start rapping. I'm pissed because the Knicks
could have had Mark Jackson.
I'm hyped. Mike Jordan just start
broadcasting.
And all the old rappers getting bags podcasting. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Hip hop is right, bro. This feels just like some old school hip hop. Like I said, Monday night mixtape type shit. Hosted by DJ Clue. Got the drops throughout. I mean, what more could you want? It's Cole's birthday. It's like our birthday too, though. Shout out Cole. Shout out the Locks. Man, shout out Clue.